Hey guys, Knights and Random Things here, and I am back. And I know on Saturday, a while ago, I promised I would do the Heretic monsters, but I recently saw something interesting that happened. So, I've been liking this archetype called War Rock for a while. I've been buying out small amounts of it, like buying all of these cards for 50 cents, and they already shot up to $1, and most people are selling them for about $1 with shipping. A few after these go by, get right up to $1.25 and then keeps on climbing up, which looks nice. And I was just because of the new support in Lightning Overdrive, which I would say is interesting. I would really want to talk about it more. I think it's a deep down it has a good idea where the monsters mainly deal with battle phase, while the spells and traps kind of deal with more destruction stuff. So their main idea is that the monsters take care of all the spell being destroyed by card effects. While, for example, the this guy and a few of the spells deal with more of battle than destruction, which is also really cool. And I think that's pretty nice. I feel like it has a good idea where like the spells and traps takes care of mainly the battle destruction and getting monsters out, while the monsters take care of the card effect destruction, which I think is it could work better. There are a lot of things that don't seem to work. But yeah, this shot up to $1 and I really like it. I have 3 copies of this so far, which is nice, but I made a smart investment. The day before Lightning Overdrive's War Rock cards were, I think, revealed, I bought all of these. Well, I bought 3 beforehand for like $3, and then I bought another one for about $2.50, and they all shot up to almost $6. And let's see, after this is gone, this will be about 6, another 6, all the way up to, and then it goes from like 608 to almost 650, which is nice. I wouldn't say, I would think that you could buy some of these, but they'll probably drop in a bit down because I wouldn't say the support is what Warrock really needs. It does help the deck out a bit, does give some more monsters and a new way to power up your some of your monsters, which is nice. They do have a draw card, and this helps search any Warrock monster. So they do have ways to get cards pretty easily. This one deals with being destroyed. Warrock Mountain deals with death being activated. And it does special summon one Warrock from your hand with a different name than the cards you control. Which, if you control no monsters, means you special summon any Warrock. If your Warrock monster is destroyed by battle, you can send this card to the graveyard instead, which does give protection. So it's not. I do like the Warrock Mountain because it adds a card, it special summons, and if you play multiple, you just have one of your monsters. When your monsters may be destroyed by battle, send this to the graveyard, and if they're destroyed by card effects, so just bring themselves back with something. The small ones get the big guys out, which is nice. For example, if you control, you can add a Warrock card from deck to hand, except Warrock, which does add another layer of consistency. Then all Warrocks you currently control gain 200. So you add a card, so you kind of take destroy. If it battles, okay, it is if you win that battle, your opponent loses a monster. You gain a Warrock card, which is any card, so you can get the spell and trap. The spell, quick play spell from the new Lightning Overdrive, which can gain monster effects during main phase, or anything during battle phase, which is nice. They gain 200, all of them, till at the end of your opponent's turn. So this, if you death battle with one, and you only bump, this gains 200, and the other monster gains 200, which makes it almost 2,000. And then if this card is sent from the monster zone to your graveyard by opponent's card effects, you special summon level 5 or higher from hand or deck. And come on, either it's getting destroyed by battle, which your opponent needs to set up for, or it's going to be destroyed by opponent's card effects, like, let's take for example, Lightning Storm, Black Hole, Dark Hole, Raigeki. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I also like this, if a Nerthwa serves normal summon, you can special summon. So with War Rock Mountain, this, and one other War level 4, or even level any higher War Rock, you just normal summon a War Rock, special summon this, and then normal summon a War Rock, special summon this. You can special summon another War Rock if it's a different name, and you get 3 monsters, and you only needed technically 3 cards, and you get the protection, a free special summon, and same thing here, special summon one from hand or deck, which is pretty cool. I do not like this card over here. I mean, it's not bad. I think for right now, it's not the worst. You can send one Earth Monster from your deck to grave, which does fuel the deck a little, because you can send this one to grave, and then it can special summon itself. Or it can use this one to bring back, gains 100 for each monster, so at minimum, if your opponent controls 6 monsters now, it's 2,800. They're in battle phase. If you battles, quick effect, so you can activate it on either player's turn. 5 or lower, special summon it. Also, all War Rocks gain 200. So it can bump itself up at maximum by itself if your opponent controls 6 monsters, which is unlikely, possible but unlikely. So that's already 2,800 plus another 200 is 3,000, which isn't terrible. It does kind of mean your opponent needs to special summon a pretty strong monster. And also for the rest of the turn, you can't directly attack. You cannot attack directly with level 5 or lower monsters. Which, if you activate this on your opponent's turn, it's that side effect. That clause is not really of any use. They could. I get why they say this. They try and make this archetype a bit more fair, more of a battle archetype. Like battle phase is more important, and then the big guys use battle phase. The small guys uses main phase card effect destruction. So, which on one hand, I do get why people don't like it a lot, but on another bigger hand, I really enjoy it. I feel like for this type of archetype, if you want someone to get into the game, I wouldn't say Warrock would be a terrible deck to teach them, since it teaches them more about the battle phase reliant, which 3 special summons with 3 cards isn't the worst to teach someone with, but it's not the best. So yeah, I'm sorry. I know was planning on talking about the heretic monsters, but this was just a cool thing I wanted to talk about. And when TCG Player, or when I can find another website that talks about the other new Warrock cards, I will definitely make a video about that. I think if they get one more wave of support, which helps out, even gets like 2 more powerful monsters, I would be. I'm not saying the new support is terrible. I feel like it does get some help. You can destroy cards with the trap card, but what they really need, maybe their own hand trap. And it could be battle reliant, but like, or even just for, they could even get another hand trap for another negation. So like, that would be nice. Like if you control a Warrock monster and if its target, if it's going to be destroyed when it's destroyed by a spell or trap, special summon this card from your hand. Special summon one from deck would be pretty nice. That's le- that's levels less than or equal to the level of the destroyed monster would be pretty cool. Because I think that could actually work. So yeah, that's what I believe Warrock is like for me. I really enjoyed this archetype. I hope they get more support. And I hope I see you all later. Bye.